I want to move us over to the virtual cafe, Carrie. So here we go to the next segment. Kerry Zarb is a rock star podcaster, brilliant entrepreneur, director of Zinc Business Solutions, cover girl, mastermind leader, financial designer, founder of the Biz Beans Club, and GME Roving reporter.
Thanks, Kim. This is Kerry Zarb coming to you as a roving reporter for Good Morning Entrepreneurs. And we have today's finance segment right here in my virtual cafe because this is where coffee meets money. Today, I want to talk to you about how you can categorize your business expenses. Perhaps your accountant has given you a list, or maybe you've gone in search on the internet for the perfect list to categorize those business expenses. I want you to throw out those preconceived ideas and think about what makes sense to you. Why? Well, the reason is because if the words don't make sense to you, I guarantee you're going to spend more time trying to work them out when really you just need to be able to get it done when it comes to working on the flippin' digits. Common one for you today as an example is advertising and marketing. Maybe you don't do advertising in your business yet. Call it marketing. Here's another one for you, printing and stationery. Maybe you don't do external printing. You might print everything in-house, in which case you would just call it stationery because it would be for the pens, the paper, and the desky needs in your business. Do we have time for one more? Let's sneak it in. General expenses. What is general expenses? Normally, this is all the things that don't fit into other categories. If you name your categories to things that you can identify, you'll be less likely to use general expenses. I don't know about you, I wouldn't have a clue what I put in that category when I go to do my taxes in over 12 months' time. Today's key takeaway is name your expense categories with titles that make sense to you because you are who matters when it comes to working on your business finances. Make a list of categories that you can easily follow. That's all for today's finance segment from the Virtual Cafe. Back to the studio. Thanks, Kim. Oh my goodness, Kim.
So it's okay, it already played, but we are going to talk really quickly, Kerry Zarb, because you celebrated something recently that was a big accomplishment, and we want to all acknowledge you and your hard work. So, Adam, you can play it now. It's okay. Like, we can see Adam in the green room, and we're giggling. So, Kerry, we want to celebrate the fact that you have been doing business in that particular business for over 11 years. It's pretty amazing to celebrate you. And you give us lots of opportunity because, I mean, you've hit the 300 plus episodes for podcasting. You've just hit so many milestones this year, and we don't want to miss that opportunity to say thank you for all the things you've done for us.
No, you guys are too much. I had no idea any of those things were coming. And that was just another day. Being 11 versus, last year was the decade, and that felt like a bigger celebration to be had. But I did need to recognize myself, even just with one social media post that I put out there, that these guys obviously were paying attention to, because I didn't say it out loud anywhere. I just let it kind of slide on by like a regular birthday.
Well, Kerry, here's the thing. What you even said about how to categorize your expenses, doing it in something that we can follow that. We've been coming to the virtual cafe for a while, you and I, and we have lots of conversations that you've helped me tremendously. And I think it needs to just be said out loud that you do make things simple, Kerry. That's what we need to be able to do it. and you are rocking everyone's world. And we don't want to miss that opportunity to just celebrate you. We just want to celebrate you, ma'am.
Oh, thank you guys. I really do appreciate it. And I just want to obviously give a shout out to Kim because she does hang out with me in the virtual cafe where we actually record the podcast every single week as well. So, Kim, I appreciate you being by my side throughout all those episodes and helping me bring the simple to the business finances because it really is easier when you have a conversation with someone else rather than yourself.
So let's be very clear about this. Let's be clear was our word last week. Let's talk about that really quickly, Kerry. So the clear thing is I am a kindergarten princess who shows up in the virtual cafe to ask Kerry questions, and Kerry records it. That's the best way to put that, Kerry.
Not even close. Nice try, princess. Nice try.
Well, Kerry, I would love to share the commercial for the podcast because I think it's really important that we do point people to some place they can learn from you. So take it away, Adam.
Do you struggle to understand your business finances? Are you sick of not being able to keep up with the beans in your business? Tune in to the Simply Biz Beans podcast for weekly coffee convos about business finances. This is where coffee meets money. Hosted by Kerry Zarb and Kim White in the virtual cafe, we invite you to join us at our table with your favourite brew. Because we understand your finances are as private as your underwear. This is why we share these personal conversations with you so that you can get in control of your business finances. We chat about the real issues we've faced with our flippin' digits and discuss everything in a simple way to help you on your Biz Beans journey. As Princess Kim would say, buckle up, and I'll say, come on, let's go, it's coffee time. Catch the Simply Biz Beans podcast on your favourite podcast channel today.
Aw, awesome. Thank you, Kim. And thank you guys, all of you, everyone involved in this production, Adam and Jill as well, because all the surprises today.
It is very funny because I was trying to work out, Kerry, how I could record you in the green room when you saw what we had done because Kerry was not privy to it. And let me just tell you, I have to cut conversations off with Kerry before I tell things. So
There was chatter behind the scenes this morning before we came on live, and I'm like, what are you guys up to? You're up to something. I knew something was going on, and I think there's still more to come. So I'm watching. I know there's something else happening. I know.